a representation for the serpent power, and the serpent power being the Kundalini, and which is an onion, or what you can say about Shiva and Shakti, which are the female and male qualities of Kundalini. And in Kundalini yoga and meditation, you have to consider both your female aspects and your male aspects and your spiritual aspect, which is born out of the union between male and female. That's why I have representations of these in this altar, as you can see. So this is Baphomet, the goat. It's linked to Western occult traditions, and Mahakali, which is an Hindu goddess. She's considered destructive, fearless, but also brings good fortune because she kills demons. She was born out of the third eye of let's see if I recall correctly now. Was it Indra? No? I don't know. Anyway, she was born from the third eye, the Aina chakra of another god or goddess in the Indian pantheon of gods. And Hinduism is it's not like it's what can you say? It's not an organized form of religion like Abrahamic religions like Christianity, Islam, or Judaism, because there are so many different gods and goddesses and symbols and signs and rituals, and then we have the yoga and meditation and stuff like that, which is very, very important to notice. Anyway, back to me. All right, let's see. I consider myself being um, Shaivistic Vairayana Tantric, which basically means that I am extremely interested and devoted to Shiva, the god elephant-headed god Shiva, and his father. No, the elephant-headed god Ganesha, and his father um, Shiva, Shri Shiva, and also Shakti or Parvati, which is Shiva's significant other. Um, yeah, so in that part of Hinduism, I am really into Shaivism, not very much Vaishnism, Vaishnuism, like Hare Krishna and things like that. I am more into this. Yes. And when it comes to Buddhism, we have different kinds of Buddhism, like Theravada, Mahayana, things like that. But I'm more inspired by Vairayana, which is a tantric way of Buddhism, which means that you can get enlightened and you can reach your innermost potential in this life, which means that you don't have to be subject to reincarnation. Reincarnation, which is a central theme in Buddhism and Hinduism. It's we don't believe in heaven or hell. We believe heaven and hell is to be found here and now in this earthly life, because the earth is it's a complex cluster of cancer. Um, and to me, life is a very strange occurrence, because I feel like death is the most natural state, because if there's something that unite unites us as humans, there's only one fact, and that fact being we have all already been dead. And what do I mean by that? I mean, we have been dead because we didn't exist 50, 100, or 300, or 10,000 years ago. We didn't exist, which is what the the definition of death is, non-existence, which means yeah, we have all been dead. And another thing that unites us as humans is the fact that we are living. We are living, and the third aspect is we will die. All of us will sooner or later we will die. Our body, at least, will die. The vital functions, stopping or whatever. I don't know. There's several ways of dying, but what I want to say is that what we have is now. What we have is life, and I'm not afraid of the dark because darkness to me is that's where you find the treasures, the real treasures. That's where you find the light, like miners looking for gold in a mine. It's dark, it's cold, but there is. You can see it's a strip of gold. A strip of gold in the rocks wall, and if you're into geology, you can see the most precious stones and crystals are found uh, below the earthly surface, and that's interesting because that's one of my rules, or what you say, my, I don't know, but that don't be afraid of the dark, the unknown, the unexplored, foreign. Uh, what you need to do is to explore, because that's what life is about. Uh, Exploring, experiencing, learning, getting old, and forget everything you learned. Real wisdom is not what you learned. Real wisdom is what is left when you forget what you've learned. That's pure wisdom, because that's the most important thing. Not uh, memorize stuff, but emotionally, and that's a very human quality to to be humble and still believe or consider consider uh, no, I don't want to talk about that. I forgot what I wanted to talk about, so I have to come back. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe next month, maybe next year, maybe never. But I don't want to. What I initially wanted to tell you is that Shiva, Shiva is a great god that will always protect you. Um, and I don't know if you recognize this symbol, like it's a burning wheel with fire, and we see a dancing Shiva. There's a smaller one, and a bigger one, uh, which is the cosmic dance of Shiva. Shiva is double natured. He's the destroyer of worlds, but he's also the one who enables new and better worlds to evolve. And sometimes things are just like it's crappy. It's crappy. Uh, what you see there and there on the right and on the left is a stone called Shiva Lingam, and it's said to represent Shiva's glance or phallus, phallus or something like that. But not only in a sexual context. It's more of a spiritual. What can you say? As it's not sexual as in what we are consider sexy or something like that. It's more like when we talk about sexual energy and kundalini, the chakras and stuff like that, and then we have to go into this topic that sexuality is extremely important for magical work. Symbols, signs, and logos and stuff like that is also important, but they are only important as long as you charge charge them with the meaning, with the power, because knowledge and knowledge and stuff like that is central, and that's why you have to uh, study a great deal of symbolism. I can recommend Carl Jung, for example, but there's a lot of interesting stuff to read about that online. So yes, uh, yeah, the context. What I wanted to uh, say with this is no, I don't know. I don't really feel like I don't really feel like develop this subject anymore, because you have to explore it for yourself. You have to experience it for yourself. You have to find your way, what works for you as an individual. Um, and that's the tricky thing, because most description of rituals, ceremonies, ceremonies, stuff like that, they are very orthodox, and they are very strict, very, to me, to me, it's not spiritual at all. It's more like I don't know, traditions. I have some traditions myself, but that's not uh, that's not important to me. Um, yeah, so Tantra, Vajrayana Buddhism, and Kabbalism, um, or whatever. Encourage encourage everybody to seek out their own truth. Uh, because the only way you can find the truth is going deep inside yourself. The most precious stones and minerals are found deep down under the surface of the earth, which means that that's where the real treasures are to be found. Not in heaven, with a made up god or something like that. Uh, yes, that's pretty much it for tonight. Getting a little bit sleepy. It's been a long Christmas celebration day, and I'm getting really sleepy. So I guess I end this now and wish you a Merry Christmas or a Happy New Year or whatever. Take care, and be careful with when you're working with spiritual or magical stuff or religious. You have to be careful. You have to really know what you are getting yourself into, because uh, because I don't want to speak. I don't want to talk about it. Really, and um, uh, if you feel afraid or scared about this, don't don't in, don't involve yourself in it. Sorry, I'm in Sweden, so and I catch the flu, cold. But well, it's okay. It's just some coughing and uh, so yes. What I wanted to say. Uh, uh, no, uh, I've already said too much, I think. So I leave it right there. And if you have any questions or stuff like that, drop a comment below, and I will get into these stuffs. I will later, not now. Maybe next year. But for now, this is all I want to share with you. And yes, right. Take care. Be careful. Be careful. Be aware. Be aware. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Follow your will at all costs. Your own will. And uh, get a lot of knowledge from books, from other people, from nature, from art, music, poetry, theater, movies, anything. And the most important thing is to be quiet, to be silent. You need to make this spiritual room or space or void where you can be only in your ethereal body or soul or whatever you want to call it, because this is important. This is important. So don't talk to anyone that you don't trust with subject. And all right, that's it. That's it for now. Thank you. See you.